Hello. Studying this chapter helped me to understand how valuable leadership is and how can I apply these concepts in my day-to-day life and in my business future as well. Hopefully one day, yeah. So studying this helped me to understand how valuable leadership is, how valuable is to understand the types of power and uh, this how leaders can be respected like differently. For example, like discovered new types of power for me. Uh, they were like discovered by John French and Bertman Raven in 1968. The powers is just coercive, rewards, connection powers. I went through all of each concept, and now I know which powers are better to use, like coercive, referent, connection, like better to um, better to improve, and what powers can other people imply to kind of manipulate me to make a connection with me, so I will understand what's going on, and it just giving me um, like very priceless knowledge that I can use in my day-to-day life. Like so, yeah. The other thing I learned was that uh, how was that like I understood how important leadership is and what types of leader like what type of leader can I become. The understanding of that was also like a crucial part of this when I was studying this module, like the concept, like the theory, the managerial grid theory by Robert Blake and Jane Mouton in 1964 and in 1978, which like gives us the examples of like five main types of managers, like main types of leaders, as just like middle of the road managers who treat the task and people like the same, uh, the country club leaders who treat people more and give a little less attention for task, and the ones who are like team leaders who treat and people and task very efficiently. I thought that I want to become a team leader, but then I discovered a Fielder's contingency theory. That means that there is no such thing like the best type of like leader manager. So the best leadership style, he said, it was the style that is that the man, like the best leader, is the man who can adapt, is the man who can switch between these manager like leadership style or roles that I just said, like the club leaders, country club leaders, like team leaders thing. So the best manager, the best leader I can become is by knowing these concepts and effectively switching between them, adapting to a task. So yeah, so that was the answer, like the first question. What concepts can I use in my life? And it was like a really short version of what can I use in my life. Like these concepts gave me like some insights, and hopefully when I know the types of powers, types of um, managers, types of leadership, and how can I like use them, it will give boost to my career and to my personal life as well. I want to share with a little story of how did I manage to deal with a difficult people. And this story is going to be about like the bullies. Uh, how I used to deal with bullies when I used to live in a dorm that was only for like boy students. You either fight sort of, or you either deal with people like very greatly. And there was a bully, and he was also like kind of sniper. So like both of them, by the definition of definition of Bernstein 2001. He was a bully, like he had a bad temper. He acted aggressively, and he was a sniper as well. He had like that words that he can um, like kind of like play with you, make you feel bad, such things. Yeah. So uh, I used to live in a dorm. Since they were like all like male students, we were as a family, as a brothers. We used to behave as a team, whether it's sports, studying, or preparing for a show, like organizing for our parents. Yeah, so I had to deal with a bully in this environment, and he was like all constantly targeting me, and it ended up with a physical fight. I mean, like I had a big bruise under my right eye, and it was a very like bad thing to have. Like it was so inconvenient to go to the streets. I mean, like to go anywhere because it was like a kind of embarrassing. The thing I did that the thing I should have done instead of fighting, instead of getting that bruise, is like from the concept I learned, McFarland's 2015's chart. I had to talk to our teacher, like to talk to our head teacher, describe what he's clearly doing, like what words he's using, like how he's cursing me, getting information from other people he's bullying, like my classmates, um, and like uh, have a conversation with him, open conversation with him, in the presence of teacher, like asking why you're doing this and stuff, and like saying him that his behavior is sort of illegal and unacceptable, and then encouraging him to speak with the psychiatrist, like the school psychiatrist. Maybe he can cure his insecurity that is causing this bullying, in a way with the psychiatrist. Yeah, so that's what I would do to help him to uh, to switch his attitude. Yeah, so that was the story of how I dealt, or how I had to deal with the difficult people. Thanks so much.